In Africa, where we work as Sasakawa Africa Association, the challenges are myriad. And chief among these challenges is climate change, where farmers keeps on experiencing weather unpredictability, which cannot allow them to be able to carry out agriculture activities in time. Majority of farmers have very low productivity because the inputs are not accessible. And even when they are accessible, the prices are beyond the range of most of the smallholder farmers. Access to knowledge is actually a very significant challenge in Africa. We have a situation where there's very poor extension and advisory support services, and in some country, extension services just does not function at all. So there need to be a situation where we need to reduce the gap between the farmer and extension services. Chief among these challenges, which is a big determining factor for most of these farmers, is access to markets. Quite often, the market prices are very variable, and farmers do not actually know the correct market prices, such that they undergo a loss when they take their produce to the market. Key amongst this is digitalization of the agriculture services. Towards this aspect, we need to see how best we can scale up our approaches, especially in terms of generating knowledge and transferring knowledge and other technologies to farmers. And through this, e-extension has become a very important sector in terms of being able to bridge the gap, to be able to reach as many farmers as possible with the latest information to ensure that farmers have the right knowledge and the right technologies at the right time. We need to move into regenerative agriculture because part of the problem is the soil degradation and the loss of soil health for most African farmers because they engage in practices which is not helping to improve the soils where they farm. And this needs involve sustainable intensification and areas like integrated soil fertility management and bringing in other aspects like integrated pest management to help improve the soil health that can help improve the plant health, animal health to allow for improved productivity. As Sasakawa Africa Association, we've been involved in establishing a lot of farmer organizations. And a typical farm organization is about 20 to 25 farmers in a group who we train, we equip them with skills on productivity enhancing technologies, post-harvest and value addition, business development services, and then link them to markets to be able to market their produce as a group. Some of the key innovations we have carried out with these farm organizations is establishing what we call one-stop centers. Now, one-stop centers are basically value chain centers where farmers come together as a group. They establish all operations to be able to provide services to other farmers in the community. It's also a platform for farmers to be able to learn all operations as well as to be able to access all the key inputs which they need and be able to access the markets because they work together as a group. In communities where we establish these centers, productivity has gone up, motivation by the farmers has gone up, increase in knowledge has gone up, and the confidence to be able to do things which they were not able to do before, which can help improve their income, has gone. Now, consumers need to understand that we need to build our soil health and to reduce soil degradation. Good, healthy soil also improves the plant nutrition status, which leads to the consumption of nutrient-dense foods, especially micronutrients like zinc and vitamin A, with, of course, the resultant improvement in health. So what is needed here is innovation where the nutrient content of some of these foods should be branded to allow consumers to be aware that what they are consuming will be able to not only nourish their needs, but be able to improve their health in a big way.